Oh,
Hey folks, so
oh.
fun thing, apparently StreamYard didn't go live when it said, hey, we're going live. So welcome to Chop and Shop, better late than never, I guess. It's Tuesday, you know what that means. Technology hates Dave. Yeah, hi. Sorry, I don't, there we go. James just said, just call and he's coming on. I guess it may have started, but not started the stream. Yeah, like literally it said live up in the corner for me. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, welcome. I'm gonna throw it around here real quick because I don't know what the hell's going on. So real quick, welcome to Tristan, aka Glowing Ghost Toys. Go follow him on Instagram. We'll, I guess, recap me being frustrated at his fantastic talents here in a second. Also, he has volunteered to sculpt a household item at your request. So please drop that in the chat. Also joining us finally is the good old Captain McKay. What up, Captain?
Hello, hello.
You and the Captain make it happen. And then Magic Hands talk about himself, Corey. Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's
Again,
me. I'm back.
this is
I'm always on here. Y'all used to me.
this is really weird. I was just like, man, the chat's like going off, but I don't know what the hell's going on. Uh, so like they're not responding to anything. So real quick, welcome to Chiseltip, Shakes the Clone, Goji King, Fortnite, Adam K, Charles Dupree, Tio Mike, Crimson Geek, Shav. What up, Shav? How's it going, Jamie Lynn? What up, 3M? How's it going, Slacker Hacker? What up, brother James? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm so very very confused. What's up? We talk about spaceships. How's it going, Legends Collector? Shaggy coming in with those sweet emotes. Well, random acts of tech for the loss apparently. Hi, Dave. Hi. So welcome. Sorry, I don't know what the hell happened. Because it said live in the corner, and literally when I clicked on it, it went end stream, and I went, why end stream? So, hi, Mitch. Crisis averted. Enjoy your beanie boy. Thanks, brother. That's my brother. Thank you for calling me. I don't know what's going on. Oh wow, yeah, okay. I had a bunch of text messages going, "Hey, you okay?" All right. I had my phone over there, so I wasn't paying attention. Then it started ringing, and I'm like, "Who's calling me?" And I'm like, "Why is James calling me?" Anyways, welcome. So Tristan down there is doing some digital sculpts. Cat McKay is unboxing and playing with his fantastic cape as well. Ooh, very nice, Baxter. And Corey is painting the dwarf army.
Yeah.
Shaggy, I really would like to find it, but I doubt that I'll find it. Oh, Mitch throwing some love to Beard. There we go. Miss you too, Mitch. He was with Corey, so he was okay. But welcome. What? Hi,
Was he okay?
It's all okay. So real quick, I guess I get to be embarrassed by the fact that I was totally fooled many a time by Tristan's work. But here it is right here. This was the one that got me. As y'all know, I'm a big webhead. So a spectacular Spider-Man sculpt is absolutely stunning. Make sure to go over and follow him at The Glowing Ghost on Instagram. This is insane. This is beautiful. God, I wish it was real. But the one that he is most proud of is the Harley Quinn, which is absolutely stunning and haunting. And I wish it was real, and it makes me very frustrated. But you absolutely killed it, dude. So,
Thank you.
I think, does that catch up to where we were at? I don't. We were talking about all sorts of stuff. Apparently off stream. Hi, Chef. Yes. So sadly, not real. As you can see, Kev down there. Damn, you got me again. But go over, follow him up at the Glowing Ghost. Again, it's also linked in the video description below. So I'm going to stop sharing that. There we go. We need to kickstart that Harley. First, we need to fight Warner Brothers, and I don't want to do that. Sorry, Tristan. Your work is beautiful, but
they're at their weakest right now. I think we can take them.
You know what, Corey? I like your chutzpah. You give it a go, my friend. I will be standing right here behind you.
We got this.
Using you as a meat shield.
Yeah. James Gunn ain't gonna save him.
Goji, my best friend was fooled by the spectacular Spider-Man as well. I would love nothing more than for it to be real. I agree. That is. I know it's not on stream, but God dang, dude, so good. It's so good. Oh shit, Mitch has matches. He's ready to go. Oh, all right. Mitch, we talked about this. Joke about arson on the stream anymore. They get angry. But yeah. Just spilled my paint. Well, I didn't spill my paint.
Typical.
Dragged my brush through it. But yes. Anyways, Charles is pretty. Or we can kickstart Lori Harley. Nice. Just blatantly make a bootleg. Who would do that? Never mind.
I have to say that I like that you have like a group of people that are like ready to call you in the event that you're not live. So like it's a nice contingency plan for like, you know, like getting kidnapped or something. They're like, something's wrong. Something we gotta find.
Start the network.
Yep.
Dave got lost again.
That's right. Get the spies, get the whole circuit.
Everybody just
them
goes
involved.
down to their local Walmart and has them ring them from the front. Dave Wheeler, please come to the front. Your mommy is waiting. He gets to the front. He's like, "Where's my mom?" They're like, we got you again."
Get on that stream.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch. Now we fight. That was actually something interesting this last weekend, or not this last weekend. I guess it was 2 weekends ago when I was in Madison. There was an instance. I went into a Walmart and someone actually got paged. Like it was like, hey, paging so and so. I'm like, oh my god, that still happens. Like I didn't even like. It's like, oh,
it's good. They can take down one of those pictures at the front for those kids who we won't see again.
That's very true. Man, I actually sometimes I actually look at those just to see like, you know, like what's happening. And one of them was like been missing since 1992, and I'm like, damn.
Did they put the picture next to him that ages them up?
Yeah.
Nobody ever looks that good.
Spike, I was in Walmart tonight and it happened.
If I ever go missing and they do the like, this is what he might look like by, you know, today's standards. I want them to have a skeleton.
There's I'm not gonna lie, Corey, there's part of me that would hope that they just put up like a picture of fucking Wilford Brimley with the mustache,
yes,
like, turned up hair. Just be like, oh motherfucker, I know that guy. He was in Hard Target. That's a good guy from Cocoon. Like
they just put a picture of somebody famous. That's what he might look like today. Yes. They're like, is George Clooney kidnapped?
Sure was.
Keep our eyes open here in this Walmart. We might see.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, man.
How funny it would be if you went into Walmart and your face was up on the like missing kid. You're like, what the hell?
I know that guy.
Wasn't that like a made-for-TV movie years ago where like the kid sees himself on a milk carton or something, and then he realizes he was like abducted when he was a baby or something? Yeah, that's ringing a bell. It's all kind of flooding back now.
Theo Mike, his hands will be manicured.
Yeah. Hey.
Have you seen these hands? No, but you about to catch them. Like, oh shit! Run! Corey's been drinking again. He gonna fight you.
I can't drink.
I know. That's why he's putting up hands.
Yeah. I hope if I drink, I'll just die.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, I try not to do that. Doing pretty good so far.
Oh yeah, I forget. You're like allergic to alcohol, right?
I am allergic to alcohol. I cannot drink. And people go, "Well, what do you do then?" Breathe, I guess.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Man alive. So also, please put up recommendations if you want Tristan to sculpt something. He said he'd even put it up on Cult 3D so we can 3D print it.
Cool.
If not, I'm gonna throw some really weird shit out there for him to work on.
Yeah. What about like a can, like a spray can or something?
Dude, that's a cylinder.
No, it's got the top. You know,
It's a cylinder with a smaller cylinder and another cylinder.
Still, I feel like that would be super useful. The amount of times you're like, man, I wish I had a rattle, spray paint can or something, or like a can of wasp spray for Spider-Man to spray against his many insect-themed foes, or Batman
I think I
to
might.
spray at children.
I have like spray cans that came with like NWO figures or something.
Nice.
But because I know nothing about ZBrush or that kind of digital sculpting, like that's probably the first thing I would try because it seems simple, and I know it would take me like
Yeah.
hours upon hours to figure out even how to make the cylinder, like the first cylinder.
Yeah, ZBrush is like super not an intuitive like user interface. Like
Yeah.
just to get it set up to start sculpting, there's like 13 mystery buttons you have to push, and like you only know it if you look up a YouTube video.
Oh god.
Yes.
I was gonna say I definitely. So I've been using ZBrush and I've been using. Oh God, why am I blanking on it? Rebel for iPad. So I was like, I'll give this a go. Like, see how it is. Like the program was like $15, so I'm like, yeah, let's see how this goes. And man, like sculpting on a computer as opposed to sculpting on a tablet. It's like on the tablet, it's kind of freeing because you're like, all right, I'll give this a go. Woo-hoo! And on the
Just in
computer,
there on the
it's like,
toilet using it.
perfect. Must be perfect. Oh, Jamie Lynn says old Mezco hood spray cans. Those suckers were huge, dude. Oh, what up, Emperor? What if you went to Walmart and saw your face on a poster and realized you were the kidnapper? Cool, goddamn. That's a twist. Just, it was me?
It'd be funny if you went into like a really bad area that Walmart just has pictures of the kidnappers.
Have you seen Corey?
Oh shit! It's like I gotta get out of this place. I saw like 3 of these guys in the parking lot trying to offer me stuff.
Motherfucker kidnapped 5 hams. He was in it to win it. Watched like 10 hours of ZBrush tutorials on LinkedIn, and I still would have no idea what I was doing. Dude, it's. I feel like ZBrush is definitely a program that you just kind of have to fucking dive in. Like it's one of those that it's like you got to start clicking stuff. Otherwise, it's just like, no, you don't get to know what this one does. Like that was the hardest thing, was figuring out how to like rotate the sculpt. I was like, I don't understand. Like, what? Why are you so angry? Who hurt you?
I've been diving into Logic recently, and it's very similar. Like I just open it up and it's just the interface, and I'm like, I don't know anything about this. So it's like just been, past probably 2 weeks or so, maybe a little more, like just trying to figure out like one new thing each time I turn it on. And eventually, like I figure by this time next year, perhaps I'll know how to use it like serviceably enough for my purposes.
Nice. Yeah,
what do you use Logic for?
Logic is like a music program, so like for recording and just like I just like to play through. You can hook your like keyboard on it if you have like a
cool
USB and stuff, and you can use all their like sound interfaces and everything. I just like messing around, honestly. Like I do a lot of music, but just when I'm feeling creative, but I don't feel like getting in here and finding myself in the middle of this mess with all these action figures.
Right.
Oh, Charles Dupree asks, what glue do you use for making customs? This. That is my go-to. Loctite super glue. Gel control, because I'm bougie. It's an extra 35 cents or something stupid. Oh, Slacker Hacker says, Casting Cave, I've seen an eBay seller of those Hobbit casts you were painting. Do you sell on eBay?
No, but there's another, like my Little Bilbo, that's one that I did. There's another person that has like other Hobbit characters. Like I bought Elrond, and I have yet to clean this and start over. But they have a bunch. It's crazy. Like I got on there and they have all of the the dwarves. They have a bunch of the goblins. The Elven King of Mirkwood. Like all of those are on there, and I have no clue what their source is. Because it's weird that one person pops up with just all of those overnight. It feels like it was part of like a Kickstarter or something that maybe didn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it's really impressive. The only thing I will say is that that seller, I had to drill the bottom of this piece because when I got it, I shook it. It was kind of heavy, and I shook it, and I realized it had liquid inside of it. I had to drill it and drain off resin from the inside of this thing, which is that's a no-go. I don't want chemicals just draining off in my shop floor.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah. And Billy's joking. He's like, "That's the second time you've got a toy with mystery liquids inside of it." I was like, "Yeah, it is. That's weird. I don't like my luck."
Yeah.
I had purchased a Marvel Select Sabretooth, and when I got it, there was liquid inside of the toy. This was a brand new toy in the original package, and I get it, and I shook him. Like at first, I noticed that like there was something wet on my hand. I was like, "Oh, Sabretooth peed on me, haha." And then I shook him, and I realized there was liquid inside this toy. So the hollow cavity that is his torso, I heated him up and I popped him apart and drained out dirty Chinese factory liquid from the inside of it. It was alarming. I was just like, why? Why is that there? I wanted to burn the whole thing.
Is that the Jim Lee Sabretooth, like the old one?
Yup.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and I've never seen that before in my life. But it was alarming.
See, I got that figure, and there was no water in it, but his arm broke off. So I mean,
Oh no.
yeah, just like, well, okay, either way.
Yeah. It's Select.
Select, yeah. In those days, I was like, all right, well, this is kind of putting me off. I've
In
gotten a
those days?
few. Well, I mean, I've gotten a few that I do really like. I'm big into their Colossus. I really like, and there's one or two others, but yeah, I don't mess with them too often.
Yeah.
I guess this would be good too, just because I realized it's something that we haven't talked about here on the stream. But like Kevin McKay, Tristan, like, what do you guys collect? Like, what's like your wheelhouse? What do you dig on?
Everything. My wheelhouse is way too large, and that's why I'm in the situation I'm in here. But I'm big time like Turtles guy. As far as Marvel goes, I like X-Men. I'll do like a handful of DC here and there. I dip my toe into like Mythic Legions, Storm Collectibles, Mortal Kombat, that kind of stuff.
Right on. Tristan?
I used to kind of be in that same boat of like I just collected a lot of different stuff, but recently I've had to really like I think I bought maybe one action figure this year for the whole year. So
wow.
It's just kind of, really dialing back. I've had to like sell most of my collection to kind of fund my, my dream job here. So yeah, but I mean, I guess a lot of like spooky stuff. I collect a lot of like ghosts and monsters and anything in a spacesuit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Right on. No, it was one of those things I'm like, I haven't gotten to talk to you guys about this. So talk to you guys about this. There we go. My brain works sometimes.
Speaking of like the spooky stuff, is anyone going for that the Figura Obscura, the Frankenstein creature?
Oh, it shipped. It shipped today.
Oh,
I'm
very
so
good.
excited.
Very nice.
Yeah. I've been rereading Frankenstein because of it.
Nice.
I am holding off in curiosity of what the inevitable like recolor will be.
The retailer. Yeah.
That's the boat I'm in. Yeah.
I
really
nothing against the yellow, because I know why they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I don't want a Simpsons. I don't want a Simpsons Frankie. Like my brain just went no.
I mean, it's pretty damn close to what he looks like in the book.
I know.
It's
I've read
really
it.
good. Okay, all right.
It's and like I said, I totally understand why they did it the way that they did it, but like honestly, my brain like it's so heavily ingrained in my brain from reading
You
the
want him
Bernie.
to be green. You want him to be green,
No,
right?
no. I want him to be like dead flesh. Like I want him to be
Ooh, the
like
Wrightson. Yeah.
very like the specific the Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein
Yeah.
adaptation is like one of my all-time favorites. And like I have the artist edition and like I have the artist edition, the standard edition, and then like the OG print, like just
Cool.
chilling in here in the studio because it's like I just really like that. I like Bernie Wrightson, and I love that take on it. Like Frankenstein
for
was
sure.
probably one of the first. I guess classics that I remember like sitting down and actively reading.
You weren't forced to read it.
No.
Yeah.
Like I was fucking stoked to read it. I remember I checked it out
Cool.
from Hennepin County Library, and my mom was like, you checked out Frankenstein, right? I'm like, yep. Sure do.
So I've never actually read the book. Is it like written in any particular like interesting way? Like, because I've read Dracula, where it's all just like journal entries and letters and stuff
Yep.
like that. So
Yeah,
is Frankenstein.
It's
Is that-
very similar.
Okay.
It's a lot of letters, but it reaches a point where, because you've seen
It has a
the
narrative.
Mary Shelley's, you've seen the movie with
the De Niro
Kenneth
one?
Branagh. Yeah, yep, the De Niro
Years
Kenneth
ago.
Branagh.
Yeah.
That movie kind of captures some of it. It changes some things for the sake of pacing.
Okay.
Because in the book, Mary Shelley kind of goes off on different tangents that don't really help the flow of the book, but it feels very natural. Like if you got a letter from somebody, they would tell you about one thing. Oh wait, let me tell you about this other thing too that has nothing to do with what's going on. It has some of that, but overall, it's really interesting. Like I think that it holds up. It feels very modern.
Okay, nice. I'll have to give it another shot.
Yeah, the language is older, but it's not enough of it to leave you disconnected.
Nice.
It's kind of like watching, like if you watch an English TV show, or period piece, it's still gonna feel connected as opposed to like, we shot this whole show as a period piece using only Cornwallian English from 17 something. And then you're like, I'm not watching that. And they're like, only Brian Blessed can deliver all this dialogue. You're like, great. Oh no.
It's like you say that like it's a bad thing. I'd be like, fuck
It would
yeah,
be, yeah,
Brian
it would be pretty good.
That's like one of the when you're so I'm really big into like biographies.
Yeah.
Like reading those, and I recently when I'm like touring and stuff like that, I do a lot of audiobooks like when I'm on the road.
Oh yeah.
And Patrick Stewart's autobiography, I know I've recommended it a couple times on the stream, is one of the greatest fucking delights I've ever listened to because he's telling all these stories, and like I didn't know, like when like he was starting out, he went to this acting camp. Well, one of his best friends there was a very young unknown actor who had a booming voice named Brian Blessed.
Amazing.
And it turns out they've been friends since like Patrick Stewart was like 14.
That's awesome.
I'm like, that totally tracks. But yeah, so I don't know.
So, have you bought any of those 1/6 Star Trek figures that have been coming out?
I have not. Graham has bought like all of them. Like he's been fucking in it. I do eventually I want to get a Picard.
Right.
Like, I feel like a Picard would be really cool to have, and a I don't know, Picard for sure. Like maybe a Riker. I don't know. It's weird. Like I for me, it would be really fun to have a Patrick Stewart 1/6 scale figure.
See, I would want original series, but I would want Kirk, Bones, and Spock. Like that. If I could have those three, I'd be done.
Well, they've done them all.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't bring myself to spend that much.
Who was making it? Was that a sideshow thing or like?
QMX,
Yeah, quantum
Quantum
mechanics.
Mechanics, and now it's a different company, but like the same dude's kind of behind it, but he's like, hey, I don't have to deal with like assholes anymore.
Uh-huh. No, they're still out there. They're waiting.
No, QMX is very much closed. They are
They shut down, huh?
Yeah, and the dude that took, like I said, kind of picked up the license and fucking ran with it. He's been killing it. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but like, yeah, he's like a huge Trekkie too. So it's that thing. Like,
I would hope so.
And he'll be like, "Hey, you remember this moment in this movie? Like, this is what I'm trying to capture." It's like, fuck yeah. Like he did a con. People were like, "Damn, like you went a little overboard for Ricardo Montalban." He's like, "No, you don't understand.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be perfect."
All right.
It is cool that they've managed to keep that 1/6 line going, because a lot of other companies have taken a stab at doing track in 112, and it sinks immediately.
Oh, dude, like we'll get Graham on here and he'll give you the rundown. He's collected all of it.
Right? Yeah, I've definitely bought a handful of 112 Star Trek figures, and there's no promise for those lines. Like, oh well, they might get to Sulu. Like, maybe
Dude,
not.
Mezco did 2 Sulus. They were like, we're going to give you a Mirrorverse and a standard. And it's
yeah,
like,
Mezco
you
also
haven't
does
done
anything
Uhura.
they possibly can to milk a mold and a license, you know?
But it's like, you haven't fucking done Uhura. Like, why do
Oh,
we
they
have...
weren't going to. They weren't going to do that. Yeah.
You would think something like that would be like perfect for Mezco for like the 112th. I know they've done a Spock, right? And were there
they did
others or?
Yeah, Spock, Kirk,
Okay.
and Sulu. No
Got it.
Bones.
I think they did a Scotty.
No Scotty. Because I had Spock and Kirk, and right as Sulu came out, the line was just dead. Nothing after that. So I really was hoping they would have done more, but that kind of stuff, companies that don't even give 50%, they're like, here's the main characters. All right, bye now. Yeah. And it's like, well, what about the other main character? What about the crew? We're done with it.
That's
People
why...
didn't.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's one of those things where they can always say, like, well, the demand wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
But
to your point, the point you were making is like why so many Mortal Kombat licenses over the years are just died a death like almost instantly. You get like a Sub-Zero and a Scorpion and maybe a Raiden, and then it's like, all right, thanks Jazzwares, like let's move on to Mezco now, and then so like when they finally let Storm do it, and like Storm started actually making like more and more and more of the characters, I was like, we're gonna do it. We're finally gonna do, and then they just like took it away from him or whatever. And it was just like, oh my god, like that was a painful day for me.
But Storm took way too long to get anybody that wasn't a ninja out.
I agree. I mean, I understand like the reuse thing, like you were saying, is like we could take this Scorpion mold and make literally like
All of
12
them?
figures out of it,
Yeah,
like
I
with
get
bloody
it.
and non-bloody, and they're like, there you go, there's financing for the rest of the line, and when we start running out of money, let's make
More
MK Trilogy Scorpion and use that body again and again and again and again, like
And the ninjas and the you
yeah.
know.
The cyborgs, same thing. They're like, here's
Yeah.
variants of that, which I mean, I never got like the bloody versions of the characters or anything, but I did buy like every character that came out
Oh,
and like
man.
every appearance, like not necessarily all the player 2 colors, but like some of them. And I was like, you know what? Like this is doing it for me right now. And they
Have
were
the
soliciting so many, and I'll just never see them. Maybe, I don't know.
have the early ones held up?
Some more than others. So that ninja mold, that first one,
Yeah.
like Scorpion and Reptile can't stand up on their own.
Oh
but
no.
Sub-Zero, he's all right. Like Rain is good. Ermac's good. Like Noob is fine. Like
Yeah.
just the ones that I don't really pose much are doing okay. Like I'm actually surprised that Sub-Zero held up because I did a lot of stop motion with him.
Yeah.
And Scorpion now, like, he's useless basically because of all that.
Man.
But Sub-Zero is still, he's holding his own.
I know the that little connector inside the chest.
Yeah.
That the neck, arms, and torso plug into.
Mhm.
That thing is notorious for exploding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've casted some of those.
I haven't, to my knowledge, I haven't had any issues with that. For me, it's
Yeah.
the legs. Like,
Oh
no amount of Mod Podge you put on the ball joint or
Oh,
anything.
no.
Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
There's no repairing it. So, I was
Is there
actually.
is there a stress line in the socket?
I haven't looked super closely, but I think
Yeah.
there must be, because I know that was kind of a common thing for them, I think.
Yeah, I have some figure arts that have started to go that way.
Ooh. I know, like, when I forget which figure it was, but it was one of the Mortal Kombat figures, and I noticed they changed the engineering to not have those ball joints in the hips
Sales
anymore. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, all right, we're on board now. We're not doing that
Yeah,
ball joint
finally.
thing. Like,
Finally.
it'd be good.
Oh no. There's like a random. Is that on the sculpt? Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Oh no. I don't. The.
Is Tony watching? Don't break Tony's heart.
No, my paint started bubbling.
Oh my God. What are you doing over there? How hot is it in that office?
Like 65?
Oh, it's cooler in here.
No, just like one random spot was like, "Hey, you want a bubble?" I'm like, What's happening?" Huzzah! Hot water works its magic again. The golden idol has cooperating joints. Hell yeah! Yeah, that is how far I am on Nacho. There you go.
Nice.
I'm gonna put that off to the side and let it just chill for a little bit while I gather my wits. Are you getting some of Corey's mysterious fluids? No, God, I hope not. Corey, you can keep your fluids.
Oh.
Emperor says,
why are they mine though?
I don't know. Emperor says, I think collectors are picky about female figures. I don't know if they're pickier about female figures or if they just don't sell as well, or if they don't think that they sell as well.
Who was it?
They were talking about why a lot of companies don't do female figures. Like anyone who has the Mortal Kombat license never finishes the roster. It's always 20 Liu Kangs or 40 Scorpions. Got Shiva at then, but they could have made 100 female ninjas too. Oh, what up, Esteban? How's it going, bud?
They prototyped Katana and Melina, and they just never saw the light of day.
Which I don't understand why.
No, because again, that would have been another excuse to just like, all right, and you can make Jade, you can make Scarlet, you can like use that mold over and over, and just make a lot of money back.
Do you think that there's that toy companies are unaware of like the amount of toy perverts there are out there?
Well,
They're like They're like, I don't know if some weird guy on 4chan will buy this and put it in a jar or not. So we better not. Let's not waste any money tooling this.
It's either that or they're entirely too aware of how likely that is.
Oh
like,
no!
We're not gonna. Nah, like don't give them that katana.
Oh no!
Yeah, tell them to tweak that mold a little more, and then we'll just never let it release. But yeah, the Storm, like the Street Fighter, they're Chun-Li and Cammy. I like. I got the Taki, the Soul Calibur one, and she's good. So like the engineering is there. It's just I don't know if it was a WB thing for Mortal Kombat or what, but
I don't know. Damn it. I friggin' dropped a small part into my little like tool bag down here. And I'm like, God dang it.
Gone. It's gone.
Take everything out.
Hope it wasn't important.
Anybody need a horse torso?
Huh. That's weird.
It's from the Dark Knight horse.
Oh, yeah.
I have my reasons.
Yeah.
Actually, it's because I bought that. I couldn't figure this out, but in order to get Carrie Kelly, from McFarlane Toys, it was cheaper to buy one on card and open it up than it was to buy one loose complete.
You know, my Target couldn't give those damn toys away.
Mine couldn't either. Of course, I didn't need it until, well after the fucking fact. It was just like, nah.
I think I got the Mattel Carrie Kelly for like $5.99 years ago, and I was like, that's fine. It's good enough for me.
They just plug right on. They might. Oh, that'd be so cool.
I bought the Mafex, the Batman set that came with Carrie Kelly.
Oh yeah.
And I want to do like a Kid Robin head to go onto that body.
That'd be cool.
But I haven't found one that I really like yet.
I have one that I got from Dice Show, and I really like it. I'll send it down in the next box.
Is it big though?
I mean, it would scale properly.
Do you know how small that figure is?
It's very small.
It's tiny.
Man, these boots make me nervous. It is a very weird thing to be like, hey, look, it's not you. Adding that. The blue is just like not wanting to cure, but it's kind of cool to see it kind of all together.
That is cool.
Yeah, it looks good.
The blue is like, I think I need to do like a dry brush of white over it, maybe. I don't know. These pants are so like bright. It's hard to see. One of the most. Oh, what up, D Blake? How's it going, Amy? Just watched Nacho last night. It's so good. It still holds up as such a goofy fucking movie. Come on, I see what you did there. The other part of Godfather's horse, yeah, pretty much. Oh, who's calling me now? I'm live. It says live. It says it's been streamed for 38 minutes.
Who's calling you?
Spam call. Sorry,
You should
scam
answer anyways. It'd be funny.
Get that going on in my face. So good. What about the head from Young Dick Grayson by McFarlane? That thing was huge. D Blake said, "Hey, CDB senior." Also, don't know if I should do this, but I'm gonna give it a go because I've had enough people bug me about it, and I might have to deal with it later. But anyway.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent clothing and gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
That's gonna make the algorithm pissed off at me, but it's worth a shot. Wait, Dave, did you get a copyright? I didn't get a copyright claim. I got a
Oh no.
hey, you used our music, and I'm like, that was Microsoft stock music.
Yeah. You stole
and
that from Microsoft?
I guess. So it was from the like Windows Movie Maker. So it's dumb.
I've heard about people doing that where they'll claim like a piece of music like that appears in everything, like belongs to them, and so YouTube goes and instantly flags like everything that's ever used that, and they have to split revenue with like that guy who just said it's his now.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's my dick move.
My buddy Matt, he goes by Nerdy when he performs, but I used his song Glorious when I came back after being gone for like a month. And I was like, oh, this is cool. And it was like, hey, there's a copyright claim. I'm like, I know, I got written permission. I'm like, I'm good to go.
Mm.
I had to go through this thing, and it was, yeah, same thing. Just like people being dickheads. It's like, why people gotta suck? He like says this is like when Paul Rudd would play Mac and Me clips on Conan. Yeah, pretty much.
Just saw that. Yeah.
And if you don't know that, go look it up. Yeah. Tristan, what you working on, man?
Well, I have that Mythic Legion's Horseman. He was one of the vampire guys, but he's using the headless horseman body.
Oh,
since
Valak.
like I couldn't afford to get the headless. Yeah. So I was like, I can't afford the actual horseman. I've never actually sculpted a pumpkin head for mine. So
Cool.
I'm kind of working on like a spooky pumpkin head with like a skull guy
Nice.
inside of it.
Nice.
Shit, now Valak's probably worth more than the Horseman.
Really?
Sought after. People love that one. He's good though. He's the one with the bird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I've got the Demistros head on it right now.
Yeah.
As much as I've been getting into Legion since I think the last probably like year and a half, 2 years, and like I've gotten a bunch of the figures, like remembering those characters' names is just not something I can do for some reason. It's insane.
It's like trying to remember Greek gods' names.
Yeah, basically. I'm like, all right, this is the red guy's spear.
Yep.
And this is like, I know Scaphoid because he's just such a ridiculous looking character and I love him. So I'm like, okay, Scaphoid. And then on all the Scaphoid's boys just on the shelf with him. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Whoever that, this guy, number 2. That's number 2 right there.
That's Scaphoid with 2 A's.
Yeah. Oh, Forgiven Bro says, how did the Mondo Spider-Man pre-order go there, Dave? I think that I missed out on pre-ordering. Dude, well, the timed exclusive, I think, sold out. I did manage to get one in, but I never say never. I've gotten in on some of their exclusive stuff before, and it's been like, nah, it's out. It's like, oh,
What's the exclusive piece for it?
Oh, no kidding. Both of them are still up. The exclusive pieces are an alternate head. So it comes with an exclusive head, the symbiote chest attachment, and hands with the Green Goblin mask.
Oh, cool.
So, like, here, this is... So, like, you can put this on him, so it looks like the symbiote's, like, climbing out of his chest.
Nice.
Alternate head, and then...
Did Alex sculpt that one?
I believe so. If not, I don't know if he sculpted all of it, but he definitely was one of the sculptors on it.
He has strong opinions on painted on web lines versus sculpted in web lines.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Oh yeah. I think from a customizing and painter standpoint, I would much rather have them sculpted in. But yeah, he likes them just
Paint
laid
on.
on. Yeah.
Ask Robo to pronounce them and enjoy the show, says Emperor. Nice. You can make him. He is. Wait, what? Charles Dupree says you can make him like he is pooping it out. Oh, yeah. Also true. If you so choose to make your Spider-Man poop.
Marvel's gonna be like Spider-Man doesn't poop.
Like this was kind of a silly picture, but I don't know why this was the one that I saw and I'm like, it's so cool, but I really like it.
That really looks good though.
Also, the thing that got me so like really cool again, like I like that he has his unmasked look.
I
They
guess I
did
never
not.
realized how much Toy Biz just nailed the way that figure or that design looks back in the
Oh, yeah.
old 5-inch days.
Oh, dude, I still have that multi-posable Spidey. I mean, it's boxed now,
Yeah,
but this
it's
look,
crazy how much it looks like that.
it's bendy web.
Oh,
You can see the pipe vents in there. I'm kind of excited for that. It's something stupid and simple, but I too am stupid and simple. There you go.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like simple, clean, super stoked. I don't know. I'm with it. It's very exciting. Oh,
we know you're gonna buy it.
I already did.
I know.
I wish I
No
could get those
self-control
Spidey Mondos.
whatsoever.
Do it, Damien. Do it.
He just
Yeah, they're
put
Dave.
half of his collection in boxes, and he's got his-
Forgiveness. I don't. BBTS isn't carrying the exclusive because it's an exclusive, but I think they'll carry the standard eventually. You getting the inevitable black costume version too? I don't think so.
He will.
Oh damn. Panda says, no offense to Alex, but I think I prefer the recent Legends animated Spider-Man. I'm not a fan of the eyes on the Mondo. See, I think the eyes on the Mondo are fucking dead on. I was actually just playing with the Vulture 2-pack Spidey head earlier. I was popping it on different bodies, and it's like, this looks cool. I like this. I like that. Thank you, Charles. Yes. What color are Jack Black's eyes? Brown?
Never looked.
Brown. All right.
Brown it is. That's what he's getting. It's all I
Well, it's
got
like-
left in the paint.
What's that thing of like, I got to paint his eyes one color, and then I got to paint his eyebrows the next shade up. So it's like, you know. Charles, yes, Corey does do eyes better.
Better than what?
I don't know. Me?
No.
Yes.
Nah, it's just repetition. That in good lights. And I'm very nearsighted, so I don't need magnifiers, but I do have to keep my glasses off whenever I paint like this.
I found a old beat up Austin Powers figure the other day, and I was like, oh, I need to fix this up.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I was like,
So
I love
much.
I love that fucking movie, and I was like, okay, I got to do this.
Oh, you said... I thought you
What?
said Stone Cold. You said Austin Powers?
Yes.
That's fucking funny. It'd be a lot funnier if it was Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And you put him in Austin Powers. Stone
Yeah.
Cold Steve Austin Powers. I like it.
If you think he's fixing that figure, give me a hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get that corn out of my face. What? Slacker hacker, I suck at eyes. I think everybody sucks at eyes until they do it a billion times over. Shav asks, one question, does anyone know why certain companies shy away from completing a set of figures? Money. I think that's, I mean, I hate to say that that's like the easy answer, but I mean, it's the natural answer. Like, it just, the line's not selling.
Hey, looks like Jada's coming through.
Dude, Jada's killing it, man.
They surprised me. Like, it's like what, 2 years since the line, like not even, and like they've already
Yeah.
shown like the entire. It's like here's the
Oh,
whole
it's
game
wild.
roster. You have half
Yeah.
of them in hand already. Like,
Love it.
just by this time next year, we'll probably like almost have all of them. And they're really good too. Like the figures are like awesome.
They're solid, yeah. I'm so with Jada, it brings to question when other companies have certain other companies comparable in size have certain price points they put their figures at and
Mhm.
say, oh, well, we'd love to do super articulated figures, but it's just too expensive. So here's our ultimate. And you look at it and you're like, oh, it's not exactly what I'm after. And
Yeah.
it's $55, $60 now. And then you go buy a Jada figure and it's $25 and you're like, what? I can just buy this? And it's at Target?
Dude, that's been like that doll seam. Like
Yeah, he's awesome
It-
looking.
it almost bothers me because it's just like this is cool. like just to the point of like so many people kind of doing exactly what you're saying, Corey, of just like, oh, we can't do that.
Uh,
That's not a possibility. And it's like, motherfucker.
there's I want to say that it's a level of worth within the company. And you do have to have a certain amount of income from the products you make to allow you to continue making stuff. At the same time, whenever you price out your consumer base, um, they're not going to buy the things you make. So you definitely have to come up with I say, okay, what do fans want? Do they want paint applications? Yeah, but would they also be happy with the toy just in the right color plastic to begin with? Yeah, most of the time. Do they want articulation? Yes, very much so. Like you can put articulation on stuff, and people will count the joints and tell you the figure's better, even though the range of motion isn't better.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody will go, "Oh wow, look at this toe joint on this McFarlane figure," and it's like I've never seen anyone use a toe joint on a McFarlane figure and have it work. It's like, this is gonna fall off the shelf anyways. But yeah, that's a lot of times that's the case is you have to figure out like what are people willing to invest their money into, and also licensing makes a huge difference. You know, if you have an evergreen, you know, if you have a DC or a Marvel, um, sadly you don't have to put as much effort into the product, and people are still going to buy it because the level of interest in you know, those Contra figures that Haya showed versus the level of interest in that Mondo Spider-Man are so drastically different that people are going to buy the Spider-Man if you send them the link. You know, oh, boom, click. But the Contra thing, it's not as in demand. I might pre-order it, but they won't pre-order on the spot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I always love seeing because when I paint stuff, I get to see like when I put it on the site, I can see how many hits, like people are, you know, how many views certain items are getting. The Marvel stuff always just skyrockets, right? And even if it doesn't sell, it still may get a lot of hits, lots of people looking at it. Versus other items, sometimes things that are personal interest, I may paint an actor or somebody that I really like. It's like, okay, let's do, uh, you know, whether it's Sean Connery or whoever. It's like, let's paint them. And I paint it and I put it on the site that those views are way lower than all the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
So you have that niche audience that you're trying to reach out for. Also, sometimes you got to paint stuff like that just to keep yourself sane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're like, if I have to paint another Spider-Man or oh man, those the Spidey head, you got one,
Yeah.
Dave. The Spidey heads that I was painting a couple of weeks ago, they're beautiful, but even painting in the sculpted in web lines on them
Yeah.
takes so long to do with a pen wash.
Yeah.
and just making sure everything is crispy. I want everything to be super clean, and my standard is high enough that I'm not going to leave it alone unless it's perfect.
Well, that's like when I was packing stuff yesterday. I was like, I packed up that battle damaged one. I was like, God damn it. I don't want to put this away.
Did you bag them up?
Yeah. I bagged all the head sculpts.
Nice.
This set comes with an entire punching bag that I somehow didn't know about. This Kino and Foot Soldier.
Oh yeah,
movie Ninja Turtle thing.
Oh hell yeah!
Because I never got the Comic-Con Kino. Like it was one of those things where I was like, I convinced myself that I ordered it, and then just the time came and went. I'm like going back through my emails. I'm like, oh, I just didn't. Like, cool. But then this set, I was like, all right, at least I can get the character.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, if you look at that punching bag, it is branded after my brother. If you look at the name.
What? What does it say?
It says Teasus.
Sweet baby
That's
Jesus.
funny.
I'm like, oh man, I really want to give this to him, and I'm like, but I want to keep this.
Too bad. You gotta give it to him.
There we go. I think Nacho might be done. I need to spray him down, but Nacho. There we go. Oh, there we go. You shall look into your soul. Nacho. It's weird because there's like not a lot of emotion in the sculpt.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if it looks right or if I'm overselling.
Tony's in here. Tony, you missed the part where you dropped it on the floor a few times.
Tony's not in here.
He just keeps dropping it. Oops.
Don't. Oh, Tony is in here. Ah!
Yeah.
Not
I can see the chat.
Oh, Tony, I didn't see you on here earlier.
Hey, he just asked why we aren't live.
Oh, shut up. Come on. God damn it. That was dumb. That's like really irking me now, too. It's just like,
yeah, no. Having to go back through introductions.
Having to do a rehearsal before the official opening.
Yeah. For 20 some odd minutes.
we had to lock it in. That's all.
Yeah, we're just testing it out. Testing out the waters. Tony, pop in.
Get in here, Tony.
Don't make me send Corey out after you. He'll do it. I don't even have to send him a link. He can just go to StreamYard and he can pop on.
I think I said in the chat last night that I got that Michael Keaton Batman that's coming out. I pre-ordered the new one.
Yeah.
It's just financial irresponsibility on my part, but
Who's
you know what?
Making it?
It's the Hot Toys one, the Batman Returns.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't bought any Hot Toys since the first 89 Batman and the Joker. And I was like, that's it. That's what I need. I'm done. And then they made the first Batman Returns one. And I was like, really, really close. But there was just something off about the Bruce Wayne head that it came with. And I was like, if I'm going to spend Hot Toys money, I need it to be like spot on. Yep. And it took them like another decade, but they got me this time. I was like,
and then they were like, hey, fuck you. Like,
I thought, yeah, exactly. I thought I was in the clear, and they're like, no. I was like, oh, okay, fine. It had me going back and looking at some of those like third party, like the Alfred and the
dude. That
I think there was like a Bruce Wayne like tuxedo version, like from some of those.
Yeah. That Alfred I actually had for like a minute. I had ordered it up for a friend and he had to dip on it. But
You gotta quit ordering for friends.
It's really good. Well, he had reasons. He needed I'll leave it at that. He had a dire medical expense that came up from kind of out of nowhere. So
It's all good.
He got a pass. He got a that fucking sucks. Like
He had to have a vestigial twin removed. I know. It's all good.
Sure, let's go with that.
More interesting that way.
Oh my goodness. So I painted all this fucking blue, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect. That looks so
It's
good."
too
And then
dark.
it was too blue.
Huh.
Like, I don't know how to describe it outside of it. Just I need to like knock it back into like kind of a yellowy. I feel weird saying yellow, but like I needed to add like that and a little bit of gray into it to knock it back to like this weird desaturated level.
We got this Fast and the Furious house for $6 at Target.
Oh.
I was like, that's it. Now I know where I'm putting Haya Kong. Like, he's just going to be in the
Nice.
backyard.
Chilling.
Yeah. He's about the only actor who has not appeared in these movies yet. I'm waiting for the crossover. He'll get there.
I was like, give it time.
Yep.
Imagine Vin Diesel telling Kong he's family now.
Yeah.
Damn. There we
Yeah.
go.
This tempted me when it was like $20, and I was like, maybe I'll come back for it. And then when I went to Target the other day, it was like on the price checker, it was like $6.99 or $5.99. I was like, yes.
I got it as kind of a ha because I'm giving it to my buddy Samir, who's a huge Fast and the Furious fan.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna say, hey, Mindwave Comics was finally able to buy you a house. Steve's like, damn, now I gotta grab that house and do funny shit. Fast and the Furious -1.
Yeah. Oh wow! It actually comes with like all the tables and the grill for the yard.
Yeah, it's fucking detailed, man.
This is outstanding. Actually, I'm like, this is the best $6 I've ever spent.
Let's not go crazy here.
Okay, yeah. It's on the internet now.
Rock was in that awful Primal Rage movie. Sure was.
That one.
I have
Was
to go see
it
that.
really that bad? I've never seen it.
It was not great.
Impressive.
That was one of those movies that I got done watching and I was like, well, that was a way to spend, 2 hours.
Yeah, you're not going to walk away with like a new sense of like appreciation for the art form of cinema, but if you just want to watch like buildings fall down or whatever, like it's fine.
What's the universally like worst movie that you actually like?
Oh man.
I like a lot of trash.
Yeah, I love Van Helsing. It's like my childhood favorite.
I feel like that one almost has gotten like a reappreciating, like a
There we go.
cultural kind of like resurgence recently. Like people are like, it's actually pretty good. I'm like, maybe. Like I haven't seen it since it was out, so I'm not the guy to ask. But now I need to rewatch it.
I definitely rewatched that about, God, it wasn't that long ago, probably like 6 months ago. And I was sitting there watching and like just had that weird nostalgia wave hit me of like, man, I remember fucking watching this and like eating Doritos in my friend's basement And for some odd reason, I can vividly remember nacho cheese Doritos while watching that movie. And I'm just like, I fucking want some Doritos. Like,
I had a Van Helsing birthday party when that came out. I was like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I was a real little kid. Yeah. For some reason, the movie's always connected with the song Ocean Avenue from Yellow Card because like it was just what was playing in the car when we went to go see it. So now every time I like hear that song, I think of Van Helsing for some reason.
I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. I kind of now I want to watch that music video. Oh shit. Oh, check it. I'm working on it, Tony. Hold on.
Hey, did you check your DM yet?
I'm working on it. Oh, Tony needs the link for using his phone. Tony, you just go to StreamYard. It'll pop you in. But here's the link.
Your phone? Are you like in an alleyway or something? What's going on?
Oh, he probably doesn't want to go downstairs. He probably has to stay upstairs.
Is it like in the attic?
No. Oh wait, 3. We talked that was Rampage, and yes, it's up. There we go.
Rampage.
Rampage.
That was a real gem of a movie, huh?
I will always remember laughing way too hard at there's a stupid fucking scene where the gorilla goes like this. The Rock goes to give him a fist pound, and the monkey goes, and flips him off. And I don't know, as a 20-something-year-old adult, I was like, yeah, ape flipped him off. Speaking of which, hi Tony.
Hi.
What?
Hey.
You just go to StreamYard and it pops you in, man.
Not on my phone for some reason.
Oh, it should.
Yeah.
Just chilling in the garage.
Yeah.
All right.
Emily's
Sure.
playing video games. I just got done eating dinner. Nacho.
So I had to repaint all the blue, but now I realized that this is the blue that looks like in like all the movie posters, but I matched it to the pants because I figure you're gonna have this standing on your shelf.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was a little frustrating. Like,
That's why you kept throwing it on the floor.
it didn't fall on the floor. The boots fell on the floor. Can't trust him with anything. Also, Tony, this is Tristan right here, aka Glowing Ghost, the man who has fooled you many, many times. You know Captain up there. So
Yes, I have mini panic attacks pretty much every single time I see one of your posts.
it's beautiful. And every single time I get I was like,
God.
yeah. Every single time I get the DM, Dave, look at this. I'm like, look who posted it. Oh. Like, yeah. I'm like, it's really funny when it's not me. You know, like it's like, it does happen to other people. Mixie, I don't have a cape for him. Tony will find a cape.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the cape. I'm probably gonna put him on a flight stand doing the eagle dive, anyways. So.
Hold on, I might have a cape for him. I literally threw this figure across the studio this afternoon. See if I can get it off. Oh, there goes the leg. Oh, there goes the shoulder. God, I hate this figure.
Is that a shredder cape?
From the shredder, yeah. See, didn't even have to say what it was from, did I?
Negative.
Hit like 5 different things. Yeah, it's great. This is a great figure. So good.
High quality. We'll see how good Metalhead is on Friday when I get him.
Oh, damn. So I wonder. I don't know if I'll be able to make. Well, we could try. I mean, this will be a little bit of a dramatic nacho cape, but I kind of dig it. I am.
Tony, did you get Frankenstein?
I did.
or I say Frankenstein's creature.
Yes.
His name's Gerald, Corey.
Can you imagine if the book is like, he's like, and my real name is. Like, wait a minute. The whole time we've been calling you the monster? Maybe we are the monsters
Speak up
all
earlier.
along.
Well, I mean, if the movies have led me to believe anything, his name is Adam.
Well, that's
Hmm.
kind of the gimmick of that. Anyways, I'll go read some. Big T. Tony got two.
No, I did not. I got one. And you want to know how I You want to know how I justified it? Because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get this one. And then I was like, wait, I've gotten every figure obscura figure so far. I'm not going to stop now.
You got Red Death?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got Monkey King, Red Death, Anubis, Beset.
Marley?
I've got Marley. I got Santa Claus. I've got Headless Horseman, and I feel like I'm missing one more in there somewhere.
Popo Jojo. Huh.
When I first saw the teaser in the email, I kind of got real excited because I thought maybe they were going to do Thor.
Yeah.
There's
Tony
people
sitting
talking
over
about
there
that.
like,
That would have been cool too to see like
And-
their take
and-
on.
oh, do you have Krampus?
Oh, I do have Krampus. Yep, that's the one I knew I was missing.
Shaggy, yes, that was the best action shredder that broke on me like 5 billion times during the streams. Is it weird that I really dig like this, like kind of over, like I know it's not the simple tie, like I don't know.
It works. I like
Very
it.
satisfying. It's like if Nacho was an actual wrestler.
So yesterday, me and Emilio and Nixie and Fournette were talking about if they're going down the path of like public domain literature that they could make toys from. I would love to see Jekyll and Hyde.
That'd be cool.
I would love to see Dr. Moreau and the Sayer of the Law.
Okay.
Those would be awesome to have. I would love to see like one of the citizens of Innsmouth or like a deep one. Those would be badass. Or
Yeah,
or
and
even or even Robert Chambers, the King in Yellow, would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, there's a bunch that I was like,
Pure nerd, the noble bear wave. That's very true.
True.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what other like public domain books there are that they could
I'd love to see. Well, is Lovecraft? That's got to be public domain now, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd love to see some Lovecraftian something.
Yeah,
Let's see some
Innsmouth-
Pride and Prejudice. All right, let's go. Rock and roll. Public domain. I just looked up popular public domain books. A little Jay and Eyre, perhaps an Ahab. Peter Pan would be fun.
Hey,
A Peter
Ahab
Pan or
would
a
be
Captain Hook
awesome.
would be neat.
Yeah,
That Captain Hook
Um,
would be really cool, actually, if they were.
yeah, that would be
They
cool.
could. They could use either the Marley coat or the Frankenstein's monster coat too.
Sherlock would be cool.
Yeah,
Like a deer, like fuck around with the picture of Dorian Gray.
Yes,
that would be cool.
that would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Tristan, you had Van Helsing. I had the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I fucking loved that movie. And then my brother was
that
like,
movie.
the comic's really good too. And I'm like, yeah, can I read it? He's like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I read that one and I was like, when I was a little older, I was like, oh no, Mr. Hyde, you killed the Invisible Man in a way I was not expecting. Like, just leave it at that.
Doesn't like. I've only ever read the first like volume. Is there 3 volumes?
They did more. The first volume is kind of all you got to worry about.
Yeah. Isn't the like later volume? Don't they fight Harry Potter and he's like the Antichrist?
That sounds hilarious.
That
I
sounds
love that.
very Alan Moore-ish, but I don't think so. I don't know.
sound like it because I mean, like
Yeah,
that
check
sounds like it was all Alan Moore.
Big Extraordinary Gentleman Harry Potter. Oh. The character Antichrist, aka Harry Potter, was a British teenage boy with hereditary magic abilities, who apparently did show okay. Yep.
Okay, so I wasn't dreaming that.
Harry Potter was a congenial, friendly, happy, and outgoing, making friends with many students at the Invisible College. Upon learning his fate as the Antichrist, he became bitter, depressed, and resentful. I am on the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen wiki page, and I will read that after the stream is done, I guess. Because if I've learned one thing, it's not to piss off Harry Potter fans.
I mean, obviously, like the concept behind the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen's universe as a whole is basically anything that has ever been in literature exists within said world.
Yeah.
These aren't storybooks. They're chronicles of like actual, things. I mean, hell, I'd love an Alan Quatermain figure.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer. Oh, that's why I was having issues with this. I was trying to figure out.
Hey, Dave.
What?
Don't say I'm having issues with this thing while you're staring down.
I'm working on your nacho.
He's gonna bring in a child.
That doesn't help at all either.
He said, "No, it does. It does. Hold on, I got a kid.
Got two. Thank you very much."
See, it works.
That's the thing of trying to get this up, like his underoos over the like belly, because it just goes loop and it like slides back down because of the slickness. It's very frustrating. I'm just going to leave this for now, and that can chill out.
Yeah, I thought there was also, I could have swore, unless I'm confusing it with the Dark Tower, but I feel like Doctor Doom has something to do with something too.
Weird.
That I don't know.
In the Alan Moore or the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I could be wrong. Because I know that there was like a weird chunk of the Dark Tower where they had like, I feel like they kind of did something sort of similar where they had other literary characters existing in the world.
Tony, I'm going to put this in with it.
Okay.
You can just have it.
Okay.
Or just get a piece of red cape later. Dave makes it worse by saying he's trying to get... I know for you. Be over.
I was going to say, what did you do?
Apparently didn't click go live correctly. I am going to run away real quick because I need to seal these boots.
Okay, bye.
I don't know. It's nice having Corey on again.
Corey's like, now it's our time.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got rocking that Triple H theme song. It's my time, my time, my time. What is it?
What head sculpt are you working on there, Corey?
This majestic dwarf.
Nice.
Ooh.
And I've got them in different flavors.
Oh.
Oh, show off. God, that crown's cool. Can you show off the ones with the bandanas?
Yeah.
I kind of want one of those.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
this guy's tough. He's either a dwarf or a biker.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you bring him beer, he'll let you see his old
It's
lady
Billy.
titty.
Dude, oh man, you should have made that one with an orange bandana. Then it would have been the Bill Maru fighter.
Stop encouraging him. His ego is big enough.
Oh, come on. You know that shit would be hilarious. You throw that on. You throw that blonde with an orange bandana on to like a
Right.
random,
Oh, I
like,
know.
wrestler
Yeah.
body. God,
And he would just keep sending me his address. No, I have to make money off this bill. He's like, yeah. Just send it to me first, though.
I
It
kind of.
looks broken. I got to repair it first. Before
Yeah, yeah, he's got to fix it.
Oh, Shaggy would like to give a shout out. Love that shirt.
Hell yeah.
Real nice.
Crimson,
put it in the Discord.
what you got going on there with the little Frodo, or is that Bilbo?
Bilbo.
That's just one of the.
Corey
the
sculpted
ones
that a million years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool, Corey.
But I made him smaller. I had sculpted him bigger,
Oh,
and then after a while, I was like, I think he's too big along like 1/12 scale stuff, so I needed him to
Yeah.
be tiny. So I shrink him
Adorable.
even more. Yeah.
that's a pretty sweet like warrior Gandalf you got going on there.
Oh
Making
shit!
use all the Legion's parts.
Hi,
Yeah.
Trevor. Pick up
Hey.
legions, and he appears.
Yep.
It's
We've
Trevor.
summoned.
Hi,
Yeah,
Trevor.
we've summoned 1/6 shooter.
Trev, I don't know if I'm gonna grab the Hot Toys Doom or not. I have a 1/6
looks
scale
so good.
third-party one that I really like. But that amazing Spider-Man figure that they showed today, I was like, yeah, like you got me. Comes with a skateboard and his backpack and all the goodies. Well, I was going to show you the Doctor Doom that was right there yesterday. That is not there any longer.
Did you leave it upstairs?
No, it is very much packed.
Oh,
Wait! Or is no, I did pack it. I packed it this afternoon. And I said, I was like, I'll grab it right here off of there. No!
I
shit.
will.
Trevor throwing love. Oh my god, those Backstreet Lord of the Rings figures.
Oh,
I will,
man, I wish.
patiently wait to see what the MCU has in store for Doctor Doom.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Josh
Do
B
you
says,
think
hey
that
guys,
they're-
got the shirt 2-pack today. Great figure, except no waist swivel. It really is hard to get him in running and shooting forward pose. That's fair. Oh, man.
Does he have
No,
like
Do you
any-
think that after the response to RDJ as Doom that they're like already reeling? They're like, how do we get the 4 fans we have left back?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be good.
I don't know. I'm currently very excited for the new Captain America movie, and I'm very excited for
Red Hulk.
Thunderbolts as well. So
Are they finished with all the reshoots on Cap?
Yeah, they've been done with
no
those.
idea.
Good. I hope it's great. I hope they just paint Harrison Ford red.
Like, don't even just.
He's just shirtless
red.
and he's upset.
And
yeah.
so like the whole thing is he thinks he's turning into a Red Hulk, and he just
Yeah.
dumps a bucket of red paint over himself, and then
No, fuck that. Don't even do the red paint. It's just like you see the shittiest filter. Just be like, "Whoop." He's like, "Rawr."
And then in order to fight Sam, he has to go get in a little Cessna airplane, which he eventually crashes.
Why?
Why? What? He's Harrison Ford in his old age has become notorious for crashing aircraft.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you gotta
Well-
risk it.
How else is he supposed to fight Sam if Sam can fly? He's got to get in a Cessna and chase him down.
No, Sam has to come to him. Bring the mountain to him.
Do we know what that movie's going to be about yet?
Adamantium.
What?
It's literally all of the world's governments vying over the Tiamat Island
Huh.
Oh,
because they have discovered resources, and one of them is apparently adamantium. So
I will wait and see. What the hell? I got 3 emails that just like it literally was enough that I got like the little like, hey, you got emails thing like pop up, notification
Huh?
telling me that the 2018 video game Select Spider-Man is now up for pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. Hooray! Like they really want to sell that figure, I guess. Who hurt
I knew
Drake?
you wanted it.
I have it. I
Oh,
remember
another one.
customizing it live during the pandemic. Like one of those things is like, dang. All right, Captain, I'm putting you on the spot. Open something. Go.
I just did actually.
God damn it.
Sorry,
Like,
I got this this Marvel Legends 2-pack that's been sitting on the floor forever, and I'm just like, this is. I got I think 3 of the 4 sets, and I opened 2 of them already, and I'm like, I'll get to this one, and then tonight's the night. But like, this was the set with like the tuxedo Hulk and Wolverine, which I really liked, and that Sabretooth, which I also really liked. No water in it, so you know.
Hey.
Big.
I'm very excited. I that finally landed the other day. Oh, 1/6 shooter. They just have to show him Hot Toys Han Solo, and he turns into Red Hulk. Oh, here's the
so
Robin
mad.
head
He's
story.
gonna break all our toys.
Let's see if it'll hit. Hold on.
No. Yeah. No.
Uh,
Oh. Whoa. Nope. Not center. You're just gonna have to send me a picture of it.
it was gonna.
I know. It's like I want to show you all this. I promise.
That's
Camera
really
says,
cool.
Nah, we ain't doing that today.
I'll put it on the Fei Long body because I have it right here.
How stylized are you trying to look at the head sculpt to look? Are you looking like straight out of like?
Oh, there we go. Now it fucking. Can you see that, Corey?
And none of us can see it because the live thing is there. So expand your camera. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
I can see it. It's pretty cool. Who sculpted that?
I don't know. I think I got it from Dice Show. So I'm guessing James.
Right. But no. He subs to a bunch of different Patreons.
Yeah, that I don't know then.
Yeah. The tricky part about stuff like that is because I just want to paint stuff, right? So as far as like offering things, I would have to reach out to him and be like, hey, can we do this? Can we scale it down? And that's always tricky too. I have a buddy that prints stuff for me, and the Gandalf heads, and I was showing you this the other day. I had to fix the scale on them myself.
I still stand by. I'd gladly take one. I'll put it on like a He-Man body and just
That's so funny.
fucking make buff Gandalf.
And he's just gonna wipe everybody out with fireballs.
So the artist that did this is Jason. Does he go by like Jason Demon 3D or something? His name's Jason, and he's a wonderful sculptor. But you definitely have to scale things yourself. Otherwise, you'll end up with a 1/9 scale Gandalf head as opposed to a, the 1/12 scale or whatever scale the Legion stuff is.
Oh, 1/6 shooter's asking, Mike, will he be at NYCC?
I'm not 100% sure yet. That's always like kind of a up in the air thing until like the week of usually. But I would love to because I like going. But at the moment, I'm not 100% sure. I'll definitely let you know though if I do.
Spicy price.
Yeah, last year there was like a big gathering of like just everybody like who knew each other happened to be there all at the same time, like right in front of Giant Man. So it was like perfect. There's like a picture of probably like 20 people just all gathered around that figure.
That's dope. We kept trying to get a big old picture at San Diego and it never came to fruition.
I'd love to get to San Diego one year too. I just haven't done it yet.
I like San Diego, but man alive, it's exhausting. I'm going to mute myself because I'm going to use the Dremel for a moment.
I've never been to any of those big shows like that. I would love to go to Legion's Con next year.
That would be cool too. I've never been.
Tony, are we going next year? Is that the year we make it happen?
It's like this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, November.
November.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I could possibly make that work. I think all of the shows that the Boss Man does will be over by then, because I think the last two are in, what has he got? Well, guess it all depends on when Twin Cities Con is next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to go to Legion's Con.
I've had so many people ask me, and I'm like, hey, you don't know that costs money, right?
Well,
Yeah, I'd money to do that shit.
I mean, you could literally spend the next like 4 months and just paint stock and put it away, and then get yourself a booth and sell stuff out there.
Right? Yeah.
That takes time.
Just finance your whole trip by selling everything right at the table.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi, Mo. What's up?
I'll have my collection looking like Dave's. I'll just start selling everything off. That's really what he's like. I'm destitute. I have to sell everything. He's just slowly clearing out the shelves behind him. It's a cry for help, but whatever gets the family to come back.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, I know we've talked about Legion's Con. I know that there's been talk of attempting to get to Toy Hio one of these years. Or actually, they do that is that once a year?
They do it quarterly.
Quarterly. Get to that, and then be cool.
I want to get down to Vintage. The Vintage, what is it? Vintage Fest or RetroCon down in like the Dallas area. That looks amazing too.
Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know anybody from there. He's not in here tonight, is he?
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, he's not here. You can't make fun.
He's not here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can make fun of him.
Nah.
He'll just find
It's
you
more
later.
fun. It's more fun when he's here.
Ooh, Joe Fest, yeah. Hornet, he's cleaning out the shelves while the Lonely Man piano theme from Hulk TV series is playing.
He was given the ultimatum. She was like, "It's the toys or me."
So I wanted to make a Legends Nightwing. So I think that's going to be the.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were getting rid of your Mayfix.
I did. I already got rid of it.
Savage.
I like the Mavfix a lot. It was small, and mine was super loose.
Most of those comic ones can get pretty loose.
Yeah.
That's my problem with Mayfix. It's like there's like definitely two different teams working on things, and the stuff that Mayfix puts out that are not comic related are far superior figures, in my opinion, than the regular ones.
You don't have the Alien, do you?
I don't have the what?
The Alien, the big chap is terrible.
Oh, well, isn't that an older one though?
Not that old. It was definitely after they started doing all the comic figure stuff. Yeah, no, I feel like it's all about the same. I don't really notice the difference between like I have Brown Costume up here on the shelf, and then I've got inside the house I have the RoboCop, right? And I think they're both about the same. The joint quality is about the same. There are some that are just stinkers.
Yeah.
And it sucks because you'll get one, you'll think, okay, I really wanted this, and you get it in hand, and you're like, this is immediate regret. I wish I wouldn't have bought this damn thing.
Well, I mean, that's how it was for me when I first started buying Mayfix, like over a decade ago. And I had bought a couple. I bought like some of the Dark Knight ones, and they were trash. They like fell apart like right out of the box. They were all ragdolly, and for probably like 5 or 6 years, I just just slammed on Mayfax all the time. I was like, you guys, like, they just put out garbage. I can't believe that they charge as much as they do. But now that, I mean, I've gotten, like, I got both the Kingsman figures. I've gotten a couple John Wicks. I've gotten a Terminator, RoboCop.
You used to fucking love dunking on them, though.
Oh, yeah. But they like, sort of turned it around. And, I mean, I know that they still have some issues here and there. And I think that's why we've gotten a lot of, like, the 2.0s and the re-releases is because they go in, fix tolerances and stuff, and
Yeah.
get a slightly better figure, but it's just
I took the same path because I had that first Dark Knight Christian Bale Batman that like fell apart and was like it's horrible.
You just grab it, it's just like
I was telling before we like came on, you know, when we were
Oh.
backstage, not live, I said like the first time I took that out of the box in years, it just like the arms like fell off, the leg broke, and I was like, I haven't touched this figure. What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, why?
So like I didn't buy another Mayfax figure for years, and I think Brown Suit Wolverine was the first one I bought since then. And I was like, all right, they've considerably done like much better now. And I got a few
But you know,
X-Men, and like I got the Nightfall Batman, like both the Azrael and the Bruce Wayne. And I just got Bane, and
Bane's
like
awesome.
that was the first one that I think I can finally say like, okay, I get it. I get why people are so hyped on Mayfax, because like I've always liked the ones I've got, but I was never like in love with them, you know? And I'm like, I don't know why people hype them.
If they were to go to like the heroic 112 scale, like Marvel Legends size, like make them a little bit bigger, because like Bane is fantastic. That's like one of the most solid figures I've ever gotten from them.
Yeah.
And I think it's because he's bigger. So I think if they were to like make their figures just a little bit bigger, they'd be a lot better quality.
I could see that, because as soon as I started messing with Bane, I was just like, now I want Colossus, now I want Apocalypse. Now I'm like, this is a dangerous path.
Yep.
Give me all them big boys.
Yep.
Juggernaut. Could you imagine a Mayfax Juggernaut?
He would fall in my very strict criteria, because like for me with Mayfax, I'm like, this is going to be easy to get carried away, so I'm doing only X-Men from like Toy Biz Series 1. So I'm like, all right, blue and white Cyclops, brown Wolverine, Magneto, and I'm like, they'll get to him when they get to him, or they won't. But like, I'm not going to get too crazy with them, because it's real easy for me to fall into a deep pit of financial dread.
Yeah.
Kaimo says, I got back from G-Fest a few years ago and saw a father and son in a comic shop. He saw my Godzilla shirt and he said that he spent $5,000 in the dealer's room. I can't imagine.
That's unreal.
Yeah, that's probably
table?
a show that I shouldn't be allowed to go to.
For the sake of your marriage, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless I brought her with. Because then I could just be like, oh, babe, you should buy this. Oh, look at this one. Yes, look, you could get the Mothra and the Godzilla, and we could put them side by side. They'd look so good.
I believe my favorite thing I actually brought up to Tony today was we went to Kane County, and I'm like, it was Tony's first time, and man, he got just like JoJo the Circus Monkey. He was fucking everywhere, and he found Thor: Love and Thunder Legends, and he was like, I got the whole set. I'm like, why? And he's like, because they had them. I'm like, they're gonna be everywhere in like a month. No, but I got them early. I'm like,
that's what matters. It's
right.
It's part of the experience.
Yeah, it was just. But that was the putting the emphasis on. Yeah, don't do G-Fest, Tony. I love you, buddy. It would end poorly.
Yeah.
That's one I want to do eventually. I don't know when, but I gotta do G-Fest.
Does it move around, or?
I think it's always in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Chicagoland show. There we go. And he's all black now, so now I can do the bright blue later on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Easy peasy. I'm reading that Tom Taylor run right now, and it's like, oh my god, this is so good. Like,
which figure is that one?
This one, it is the one that I was painting.
Yeah.
It was the retro carded black costume
Oh.
Spidey.
So that's the one that has the.
I got in the secondary one that was loose.
Does it have? That's the one that has the toe, right?
No toe.
Oh.
The black costume. Which one was that?
The one in the 2-pack, right? Had the
Yes,
with
articulation.
cell shading.
Is that the one with Morbius?
And it's not.
Oh.
No, who came in that one?
Yeah, I don't remember who came with.
Hold
Oh
on.
wait, no, that was Morbius and Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it was black costume Spider-Man and
Was it Craven, or am I thinking of a different one?
no,
That sounds
Craven
right.
was a Walmart exclusive. Prowler was a
Oh.
Walmart exclusive. Sandman. Who fucking came with him? I'm literally looking at the shelf of all the figures.
It's not Doc Ock. It's not.
You know, we have the
Oh,
internet, right?
no, MJ came with Green Goblin.
And Smythe was.
Was Carnage?
Peter Parker. It might have been Carnage.
Yeah, I think it was Carnage.
We'll all go with that. The eyes have.
Yeah, it was Carnage. It was Carnage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spider-Man was Daredevil. Oh, G-Fest has been in Chicago for a long time. It's in the Hyatt Regency next to. Hell yeah. But it is the top of the hour, too sweet to be sour, too hot to handle, and too cold to hold. So I do want to throw it around the horn real quick to let everybody plug what they got coming up, where people can find them, all that fun stuff. Tony, we'll start with you since you're down there at the bottom. Tony, what you got coming up? Where can people find you?
You can find me here tomorrow night and Thursday night. If you're local, you can find me at Mint in Box Toys in Stillwater. Even if you're not local, you can still find me there. You can always message us if there's something you're looking for, and we can get it shipped out for you.
Hell yeah. Tristan, where can people find you, man?
Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. I couldn't unmute. You can find me at The Glowing Ghost on Instagram, and that is honestly the best way to reach me.
Nice. There you go. Go follow him. Do not be fooled. But appreciate his work and love his work and support him so that he can go on and do fucking amazing things, because dude rules.
I'm gonna put this pumpkin head up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Send me the link. I'll pop it up on the feed.
Okay, it's nuts.
I'm for it. I'm totally for it. Corey.
Painting as usual. I will have these guys finished tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you want to see me finish them up, I'll be in the Discord painting. As usual. Fortnite and Mixie and Emilio all know I'm always there. And actually, Mixie's the reason I did these in different colorways, because when I did the goblins, these little crescent helmet goblins, Mixie said, I wish you'd have done more with the metal weathering. And as soon as he said that, I went, God damn it, I painted 6 of these like this. So I learned my lesson. These are all unique colors, and I'll have them up tomorrow afternoon, most likely. And you can find me, Casting Cave, on Instagram. castingcave.ecreator.com is my store. That's where you can find all the good stuff I've been painting. I did some more of those Thor heads that Robo showed off not too long ago. So if you want one, grab one. They're up. And other than that, I will have more stuff. I actually have some stuff coming from Dice Show. So next week I'll have some new things.
Hell yeah. Captain.
My name's Captain McKay on Instagram. Captain McKay Random on YouTube. It's a stop motion action figures. We make dioramas. We look behind the scenes at all the stuff that goes into some of these animations. Sometimes we just talk about figures that I got recently and keep it pretty lighthearted, pretty freeform. Everybody wants to come have a good time. You're more than welcome.
Hell yeah. You guys know where you can find me. I'm right here every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Let's Talk Toys. Tuesday is this, Choppin' Shop. And Wednesday is Grippin' and Rippin' tomorrow night. Got the usual We Three Nerds, as well as Toy Chase joining the realm of nerdery, as well as Mr. AFI himself. We have Daniel Pickett from Action Figure Insider stopping on by. I've been trying to get him on since we hang out in Des Moines every year.
You
So
said
very excited.
AFI, and I thought maybe you got Davey Havoc to come on the show.
Yeah, you know me. Anyways, it'll be super fun. You can find me on Instagram at the Dave Wheeler, pretty much everywhere else at Dave Wonder. Join up with the Patreon. $1 a month gets you access to the Discord. $5 a month gets you access to all the past 24-hour marathon streams, in addition to giveaways and extra live streams and stuff like that. Early release videos and stuff, and some exclusive merch like this COJ patch right here. So check that out. Most importantly, you can find me over on Extra Life, extra-life.org/participant/Dave Wonder. Again, that is all in the video description below. Raising money to help fight cancer in kids. So go check it out. We're already $3,500 up, which is pretty damn cool. So thank you, COJ. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Glowing Ghost. Sorry, I love the name, Tristan. It's a really badass name. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, COJ. Mitch, wherever you are. Thank you, Mitch, for being the mod with the most. Until next time, folks, as always, be good, be kind. Much love from Minnesota. Good night, everybody. Bye.
So good.
Okay, that one's still really loud. That's my bad.
That one's so
my bad. I'm just gonna
loud.
throw.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
throw the
God.
outro or the intro on again.
Oh,
This is the
no.
end part, though. Yeah. Okay.